Welcome back to Vee Vlogs. That was a really pathetic hello.
Hi.
Today, we are going to be looking at our Disney albums from 2004. Oh. Panned away right before the reveal.
Well, we saw a little bit of it.
You saw like in passing like this. We have two, one for my sister and one for me. We went to Disney World 2004, and I thought I would show you some of where we went, because things are very different now than they were, how many years ago was that? 2004, 2020 minus.
Come on, you can do the math.
I was like 9.
Just
Or
under
10. I was 10.
It's just under 16 years because, of course, this was probably during the summer, right? Or was it actually around this time?
I went in the winter.
So close to 16 years now.
Yeah, so that was a while ago. And the parks have evolved. They've added more rides. Some things don't even exist anymore. They got rid of them. So we're gonna look through and see what is still around.
Well, it'd be really cool. Do you have pictures in here of all like the shutdown rides or abandoned rides or anything like that? Was this an abandoned Disney park that you went to?
I don't know. You guys will have to tell me because I haven't been since 2004. So if you guys see something that you're like, wait, that was closed down, comment down below because I don't know. I haven't been there in a while. I actually wanted us to go for our honeymoon, but I don't know if you were into that. I'd be into that.
I've never been to Disney World.
I know, that's why I want to take you. It's a magical place.
I probably wouldn't be allowed on any of the rides though.
Yeah, you would.
I might be too big.
No. No.
No, but if you go to Disney World, you gotta experience everything. I want to fly on the Dumbo, Jess.
I don't know about that, but...
Exactly. I'm too big.
So the reason why we're looking at this is because on my main channel, I posted a video about the Lost Disney Park. Look at you being all professional, doing a little swerve around me.
It's a lot easier to see pictures when you're actually looking at it the proper way.
So there's something very magical about this book, and that is that this lights up and a beautiful sound, a beautiful tune starts playing. And it sounded lovely when we first got this book back in 2004, and that's why we wanted to have this. But then if you listen to it now, it sounds like something from a horror movie. See on the side, they have the little on and on switch, right? On and off. On and on switch. It's always on. You can never turn it off. So you just do a little... It lights up, but listen. I don't even know if the camera can pick it up because it's such a high-pitched noise, so we'll have to see. It used to be a lovely tune. I don't remember what exactly it was.
Was it just the Disney song?
No, I think it was like a Mickey Mouse song back in the day, but now it's just like an eerie like... It almost sounds like one of those Halloween bats. You know the Halloween sounds? It's like...
Halloween bats? Do you say Halloween bats?
Yeah, like the ones that like flap around at the front door. Like on Halloween, like when you're trick-or-treating. One day Mandy actually pulled one down and got in trouble.
Okay, so you're just talking about just like eerie music. I thought you were just talking about that's what bats on Halloween sound like.
No, it sounds like eerie music.
Instead of just weird flapping noises and screeching, they just make ominous tunes.
I know. These are all like scuffed up and we couldn't even find them. My dad had them like stored away in the garage.
Well, your dad's very good at organizing. He knew exactly where they were, just not which box.
He's like, the Disney albums? I know where those are. And he just like went in the garage and like found them. Anyway, so the book starts off, it's also very broken. Don't mind that. We start off in Magic Kingdom.
Is that Tarzan?
That is Tarzan.
Is that his loincloth or is that something standing in the way and that's just a buck naked guy?
I think it's... I don't know what that is. I don't know. As I was talking about in my main channel video, Discovery Island was basically replaced by Magic Kingdom because people didn't want to go to the island. There was flesh-eating bacteria or brain-eating bacteria.
Brain-eating bacteria.
Actually, yes. So Magic Kingdom was just easier to access. You can just walk there. It was much bigger. There was cooler things. So Magic Kingdom took over for the Lost Island of Disney World. So this is what it looked like. Lots of animals. There's scary dinosaurs.
They got dinosaur.
Yeah, that was a good movie. That was a really good
It's on Disney Plus, Jess.
It is. We should watch it again. Winnie's crying. Why you crying?
Winnie, you know there's another gate that's open, right? That gate is open. She's
Don't know
ridiculous.
that. Then we have all the parades and stuff. I'm gonna try and find the most interesting photos because we'll be here all day. Like characters like that were around back then. Who the heck is
I can't
that?
actually see.
Who is that character?
A rabbit.
But from what movie?
Steve.
If you guys know what movie he's from, comment down below. But they had like older Disney characters that walked around, not like Moana.
Because we're both
and,
ancient.
Like, you know, all the new like Frozen. Like they didn't have that back then, okay? They had this.
And they also apparently had buck naked guys.
Yep.
That was one of the things that you were telling me actually, that now the actors, especially like Ariel or any actors that are like exposing too much skin,
Yeah.
now have to wear nude colored clothing.
Yeah.
Where you have pictures in this where they didn't back in the day.
Yes.
16 years ago was a different time, everybody.
We have my head inside a giant hippo, I guess.
Yeah, that might be actually a hippo head.
And Mandy is inside an alligator.
And a gorilla.
I thought it was just a black blur.
No, that's
but-
just me.
So this is just walking around Magic Kingdom, which was super fun. They had light shows and the pages are destroyed. I used to love the parades, like the light parades. Pirates of the Caribbean ride, which is said to be very haunted, and sometimes apparently Johnny Depp appears on the ride as his character, which
Well, it's if you see a certain amount of Captain Jack Sparrows throughout the ride.
one was him or
One
something.
was him. He
That's the
sneaks in.
conspiracy, or at least. That's in the ride, actually. Oh no, this is the Indiana Jones show, which I don't even know if they would do anymore because now that movie is so old that I don't know if they do Indiana Jones shows anymore, but you know,
Here's the
big
thing I
four-
don't understand. I didn't know that Lucasfilms, because they're the ones that did like Indiana Jones, Star Wars, and
Yeah.
all that stuff, was still in Disney parks at this point. I only thought that was a recent thing.
No, it was a thing. There is the classic Mickey Mouse hat that everybody knows. That's from when he was a magician in Fantasia, which I just recently showed Ty, and the whole time he was like, what the heck is happening here?
The broomstick
It's a very strange
scene was
movie.
very anxiety inducing.
This is from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, where you can play in like bigger like things. Like you can like walk through a can of tuna. You could like,
So I can see what it is to be like you.
oh, thanks. It's basically what it would be like to be tiny. See how the grass is all big? I don't think they do Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. We literally went to Honey, I Shrunk the Kids shows. We went on Honey, I Shrunk the Kids rides. Do they have those anymore? Because those movies are old too. Like, I don't know. This is when Toy Story first came out.
And there's Pizza
So
Planet.
there's Pizza Planet, which we had pizza at. It was really good, I remember. Got the Star Wars stuff. I have no idea who that is, and she's kissing a wall.
Memories.
Disney World for you. There's me, that's me wanting to be a Jedi in Star Wars.
I'm pretty sure Stormtroopers actually.
But no, because I took it over.
Scout
I killed a stormtrooper, and I got on.
Troopers. See, that's violence. And this is Mickey Mouse's hat, but really fast.
I don't know why they put that in, because clearly it's blurry, but it looks like you're running towards it.
Yeah, I'm curious how you take a picture like that with the old like disposable cameras that you guys probably were using.
Just, like,
Just press the button and throw it.
So something that my parents used to do was very common. Whenever we went on like a vacation, we'd go to sleep and they'd buy a plushie from like the place we went, and we'd wake up and the plushie would be beside us in the morning. So I got Mickey Mouse and my sister got Minnie Mouse. And when we went to see the Lion King show, we'd wake up. I had Mufasa, Mandy had Nala. So like it was like a tradition to wake up to a plush. I think I knew they were putting it down beside, but I like pretended to sleep. I was like, oh, in the morning they'll see my reaction.
So I guess I'm going to have to do that now, aren't I?
Whenever we see something.
Maybe.
Yeah, and then wake up and there's
It'll
like a
just
little
always
gift.
be, no, it'll be huge. It'll be massive. Just like so cumbersome, it's ridiculous.
Oh! No, I think that still exists. I did a whole thing on like a water park that was closed down. This was a little water place at our resort that we stayed at. Mandy almost drowned in this fairy pool, just so you know. She didn't know how to swim and she still swam without water wings. It was very scary.
See, these are the faces I make really early in the morning.
The ducks were the best part of Disney World. Very entertaining. They just ate bread and stared at the grass. And that's our Mickey and Minnie in the rooms. It would scare the maids whenever they'd come to clean the room. Like we'd come back and we'd find them like in a different part of the room. And we'd be like, why can't they sit there and look out the window? What's wrong with
Because they were staring into their souls, Jess.
them? Pleasure Island.
Pleasure Islands.
I don't know what that is. We're just gonna leave it at that. That's
And this is right before Winnie the Pooh ate a child.
Yes, my sister. That's a Disney Transit.
No, that's the Disney Transp.
It is, yes. And then we have old-fashioned Epcot. I wonder if it still looks the same. Let us know in the comments down below.
Epcot? What's Epcot?
Epcot's a park. We don't know who this lady is, but she's not thrilled to be leaving Disney World.
Nobody's thrilled to leave Disney World.
So then we have another one that has a different park. So we're just gonna flash through this. This is when we first arrived. We should have done this one first.
Probably.
This was when we were sitting. Oh my gosh, do you remember Connect 4? The little thing, the little device?
No, I played it like old-fashioned, like cavemen. We had
That
like,
is old-fashioned. It's a little like gamer thing.
yeah,
Now people
we
just
use
play it on their
plastic
phone.
and like clubs.
Once again, who is that character? I have no idea, but yet we posed with him. Do you know what I think though? I think anytime my parents saw a character walking around, even if we didn't know who they were like, go talk to them, go get a picture with them. And I'd be like, Mom, I don't know who that bear is. Go talk to them. Like, they would like force us to like take a picture. We'd be like, I know who you are. Can I have your picture, please? I don't know who that bear is. Do you? Would you see that bear walking around today? I don't know, because
There's
kids are
very
like,
few bears that I actually know and am acquainted to.
your brother.
That's one.
That's when we first saw the Disney Castle, which still looks the same today. They still have shows and stuff they put on outside the castle. Lilo and Stitch, that was a big movie back then.
Still is. Come on, Jess.
This is when we were getting our face painted. I wanted to be a mermaid, of course. Mandy wanted to be Minnie Mouse. Yep. And this is what they look like after. They're really cute. It actually took very long for such a simple process, but it was fine.
Let's see you face paint, Jess.
I have actually. I volunteered to paint.
Well, you do it
Looks
every
like
day.
kid paints face.
You do it every day, Jess.
I do makeup.
Come on, Winnie. Let's go. They were?
They were. See? They're scary. They're really
Why are
scary.
they that tall?
That's what's scary, because they're that tall. And then something I found weird is they had a parade where all the characters were in globes, and it was like,
Were they moving in the globes?
yeah,
So they were trapped.
they were actually real people, and I was like, isn't that suffocating? And it's so hot outside. Anyway, they're fine, I guess. Oh my goodness, this is an embarrassing moment for me. We were sitting watching a show with Belle and the Beast, and they were like, does any kids want to volunteer to be in the show? And I was like, oh my gosh, like I want to be like a really cute character, like Mrs. Potts or something. They made me Clocksworth
With the mermaid.
with mermaid face. Like I could have been anything else, and they were like, you're gonna be Clocksworth. And I was like, yay.
Hey, Clocksworth is great. He can tell the time.
And that's when the Beast tragically died and then came back alive, so not so tragic after all. Oh, and Mandy got to be Mrs. Potts. So, fun fact, my grandparents, the whole entire Disney trip, they would make sure they wore the same exact shirt so they could find each other if they got lost. So we'd always know where my grandparents were.
So when we go, we have to do that?
Yeah, we're the same thing, because they just go to
So
like,
if you're wearing a tank top, I have to wear a tank top too?
yeah, the exact same pattern, color. So if you're lost, you go to an employee and be like, hey, I'm looking for this.
Well, it'd
Point to
be
yourself.
definitely interesting saying, hey, I lost my husband. He's running around in a tube top.
Your husband? Oh, mine. I was like, your husband.
My husband, yeah. He's great.
Chipmunks.
Chippendale.
Chippendale.
I like how they're just like kind of behind you, getting ready to eat your head.
I don't know who I didn't know who they were, so I'm standing there like, Like, I feel like they used to have the most random characters, like the mice from Cinderella. Why? You know? Like,
Some people really like them.
I guess, like, I get Winnie the Pooh, I get Eeyore, makes sense. I get Tigger, and obviously Mickey. I mean, this was the best
I
moment.
have no idea who that mouse is.
My mom actually cried after she met Mickey Mouse because it was the first time she ever went.
And
she
he said something really mean, didn't he?
No. He's like, I'm so glad you're here. Oh. This is when we got to dress up. We got to dress up as one of our favorite Disney characters. Mandy's is Minnie Mouse once again. Mine was Sleeping Beauty. And we went through the town, and little kids were actually walking up to me and asking for my autograph. And I felt so famous. And I was
That's
like, I
what
am
started
Sleeping
it?
Beauty. That's what started Jessii Vee. No, I had no idea I'd become a YouTuber. But yeah, it was fun. And then we come back to Magic Kingdom. And that is the tree. The Magic Kingdom tree that is very famous and I think much bigger now. I think it even lights up now.
Was it actually a real tree?
No, it wasn't. I don't think it's a real tree.
Then how did it get bigger?
Because that's the thing. They can make things bigger and they added lights to it and all kinds of stuff. So
Okay, I'm gonna let Winnie in. She's screaming.
let her in.
Winnie, you have officially let the whole town know you are here. Silly girl.
Curious to see if this album works. It's the sound before the ghost comes. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed these Disney World albums, our little tour. And if you notice anything different or the same, definitely comment it down below. And yeah, have a good rest of your day. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Turn around. Say goodbye.
See you guys.